Her name. Her name was Kiani Buxius. She was a simple working girl. She worked in Western Cyrodiil as a serving girl in a small inn. She had to work somewhere that paid her a nightly wage. She couldn't work for tips. She had a big nose and buck teeth. Children in the village still referred to her as Bucky. Kiani's mother was a Red Guard daughter of merchants, and her father an Imperial soldier. At 20 years of age, Kiani had something horrible befall her. She was captured in the middle of the night by members of a necromantic cult, at least one of whom was a prominent member of the town whom she recognized. The cult was using magic and prayers to various daedra, performing rites and rituals, and using dark spell casting and sacrifices to try to raise their long dead leader back to life. It was hard to keep track, but she was pretty sure she was a prisoner for over a year, kept in chains most of the time, fed well enough, but you never know when they were going to beat you or use you for something else. She saw lots of other prisoners of all sorts of sexes and races, many of whom she would suddenly stop seeing when they were apparently used as a sacrifice or in some sort of spell or ritual which probably led to their death. She spoke to some of them in the dark of nighttime when the guards did not watch over them as closely. Got to know a few, although nobody really well. When Kiani's time finally came, she was surprised to be led into a circular stone room with a large stone altar in the middle. The woman chained on her back to the table, Kiani recognized her. They had spoken a few times, enough to know each other at least a little bit. The naked elf woman managed to even strain gracefully. Gods, everything she did exuded sexual confidence that Kiani could only dream of. And the young half-breed, despite the mortal danger she was in by being led into this very ritual room, could still not help staring at the savage but beautiful Thalmor captive. Busquin was her name, if Kiani recalled correctly. Busquin, yes, that sounded right. She suddenly shivered as the guards who had led her into the room tore her ragged clothing off of her flesh. Even then, her eyes strayed again, at least briefly, to the writhing form of the Thalmor agent as she struggled to break her bonds, back arching off the cold stone table. The hot flick of the whip upon her back broke her concentration. She was able to set aside her sexual longings, for, after all, Kiane longed after the touch of a woman much more than that of a man. The blood started trickling down her shoulder blades before the whip had even struck twice. And strike twice it did, and many more times after that, driving her to her knees. Apparently, this ritual required pain and blood. After a time, the battered and raw young woman was hoisted up on top of the table as well, laid on top of Busquin, who was now too tired to fight to get free, and chained down as well. And so the night went. After some time, a lot of low chanting was heard, and at various times spells seemed to be muttered, voices rising and falling with and without passion as the night went on. Kiani must have passed out at some point, perhaps from lack of blood after being whipped, or perhaps she was just tired enough to fall asleep even amidst the danger and the uncomfortable position. When she woke up, she heard sizzling throughout the air, like lightning bolts were being tossed around. It was hard to tell. She was on her stomach, pressed against the Thalmor under her face just to the side of Busquin's head. Then she heard the elf under her yell something very loud, a curse word or phrase of some sort in Elvish. And then she arched again underneath her. Kiani would have fallen off the table if she were not chained in place. A shadow fell over her head, and a leathered armored glove came down with force on Busquin's chin, jerking both their heads to the side. Right after that, a sizzling sound very nearby, and a heavy body fell across her and then started to slide down off the table and onto the floor. It took her a moment to figure out what had happened. A guard had taken offense to whatever the Thalmor lady had yelled, had approached the table and struck out, and had then been killed, or incapacitated at least, by the lightning spells that are apparently still going through the air. Busquin, though, was way ahead of her. When Kiani met her eyes, she winked and looked to the side. Following her gaze, Kiani saw that the elf had a key in one of her hands and was already working it towards one of the locks of the chains. In no time at all, she had gotten 2 locks on 2 chains loosened up and had handed the key into Kiani's hand and whispered, "Other side." With a bit of fumbling, Kiani managed to raise her hand up and around and fumble the keys across the table, passed them between her neck and the Thalmor's breastbone, getting them onto the other side of the table where Busquin again took charge and had a go at some of the reachable locks. The chanting had gotten much louder, and then somebody cried out in alarm, perhaps seeing finally what the 2 captives were attempting to do. And then everything got very confusing. She found herself released from her chains and rolling off the table, hitting the stone floor with a thump and a roll. She rolled directly into a stand-up brazier, which fell over, spilling burning material on the ground and upsetting several other nearby braziers as well. She could see the lightning bolts buzzing through the air of the chamber, and then they suddenly coalesced into a bright ball over the table. With a shrieking noise, they slowly descended on the table, and many voices in the chamber cried out as if in pain. Stumbling to her feet, trying to avoid the burning material all over the floor but not doing very well, she lurched towards the table where the beautiful elf was still sprawled, now on her side as she was struggling to get up. As she reached the table and attempted to help Busquin get up, the full force of the spell descended upon the two. And the next thing she remembered was running, crashing through the thick woods blindly in the night, trying to run away from, what was it she was fleeing again? Her memories a blur, her body aching, the night a pitch black, bouncing off the tree trunks and rocks, splashing through the streams, tripping over roots and gods know what else. She eventually just fell over and passed out. The next day was an extremely bad day, because she had to admit to herself, even though her brain refused to accept it, that she was running from the horrible sight that she had seen within that strange underground circular ritual chamber. The dead, staring eyes of a young half Redguard, half Imperial girl with buck teeth and a big nose. Kiani had escaped that place, but only within the body of the Thalmor woman. Her own body had burned to a crisp, within seconds of the two of them trading bodies. She thought she remembered that most of the cultists died that night too, victims, she supposed, of a spell or ritual, or both, gone very wrong. It took Kiani all of that day to accept that she lived, even though her previous body had died. As she stumbled through the next several days, naked and hungry and hurting and lost, she found herself remembering everything she could about the woman whose body she was now living in. Busquin had been a Thalmor agent, haughty and beautiful and likely well feared. Up until the signing of the White Gold Concordant in 4E 175, wasn't it? Up until that time, she had said that she had confessed to having worked for the Thalmor as basically a military pirate, sinking boats and spilling lives and blood into the sea. After the Concordant, she had been stopping boats and boarding them to look for Talos worshippers. She had said proudly, a Buccaneer of the high seas of Tamriel. Despite the tales of bloodshed, Kiani had felt the rush at the thought of being out on the open seas. She had only sailed properly once when she was little, and her father and mother had bought passes for the 3 of them from Sentinel in western Hammerfell to Anvil in southwestern Cyrodiil. But she had frequently dreamt about the sea after that. After 2 straight days of stumbling through the woods, as the sun went down, she came across an abandoned hunting shack. No weapons inside, but a little bit of food stuff and some ragged clothing, plus a few septums. It was a start. So she found herself in the town of Bruma. She had caught a cart ride there with a passing farmer. Unsure what to do or who to contact. The only person she could think of was an old Khajiit friend, a blue-furred fellow by the name of Indigo, whom she hadn't really known for more than about a year, but they had been friends, he visiting her inn often. Inigo had mentioned he was traveling to Riften in southern Skyrim, and had set off a few weeks before she had been captured by the cult. Maybe Inigo couldn't help her, but he had always had an empathetic ear, and she could probably use a friendly face to pour her feelings out to. Welcome. Welcome to the Buccaneer. This young woman is a half Redguard, half Imperial, who worked very simply in an inn, couldn't make money with tips because she wasn't beautiful enough, and got captured by a cult, spent a little over a year with them, and in the escape and in the burst of wild magic that seemed to happen, who knows why, she changed place with an established Thalmor agent, and she now inhabits her body. Now, been in Bruma for about a week now. She's done some begging. She's done some stealing. She actually managed to distract a lady who had a large amount of clothing, different clothing she was selling in a bizarre little situation. A couple of tents set up, and managed to get her distracted enough and flustered enough that she was able to steal a whole bunch of clothing. She's kind of afraid to wear it out here, though, because right now she's known as the beggar. That's it. Tries to keep herself hidden. Doesn't want to know she might be recognized as a Thalmor instead. And she doesn't really want to put on stolen clothes and have somebody say, hey, those are stolen, and have her get thrown in prison. She only has one weapon, a dagger that she managed to buy with what she was begging with. She got a little bit of food, and she managed to, tonight, get herself a room here at the inn in Bruma. And come morning, she's going to look around and see what else she can do. She might do some more begging. She might do some more stealing. She might just whatever, but she's eventually going to start on her way and head to Skyrim. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope this will be a fun experiment, fun adventure. It is here on my SK'Rim, a Midweight RPG mod list for Skyrim. That is the mod list I've created. It is here to help me to tell these stories specifically. And yes, he has many clothing articles, many, and we're just going to take the hood off for now because she's inside. This body that she's now in does have some facial piercings and whatnot. It also has some body piercings, but they only show up when she's naked, so none of you are going to get to see it. Just me, I guess. And yeah, this Buccaneer lady was a badass. Now, Kyanie, because she was just a simple serving girl, knows next to nothing even about protecting herself. However, the body she's in knows a fair amount, but her brain doesn't. So it's kind of like she's got skills, but they've been reset. She does have spells that she knows. She's pretty sure she knows these spells. Fast healing. Conjure skeleton marksman. Flames. And frenzy and fury. Yeah, she's not sure really how these spells work or how exactly she casts them, but she's hoping if she needs them, she'll be able to figure it out. Meanwhile, I just get some photos. I'm sure you won't mind. I like the fact that the characters sit with their legs crossed. I think that's really cool. Love finding cool animations. Obviously, she's above the chair, so we won't take any down low pictures. We'll try to get some up higher ones. So it looks like she's sitting on the chair. You know, Skyrim, it's not perfect. So, even though we're in this room, we can't apparently have any of this food. We've got a little bit of food ourselves. The apples we stole, I think we might have bought one, stole the rest. We're not really, we don't really think of ourselves as a thief, but I mean, back in our home village, she would take advantage of no one was around of pinching something she needed because she wasn't real well off. And our Nordic steel dagger, it's all we really got. She is tall and she has availed herself of at least the one pair of shoes that she stole. She hopefully that's fine. This body naturally wants to be in high heels, even though it's huge to begin with. Thing in here of interest? Not really. We should be sleeping soon. What's this over here? Oh, like a newspaper. Yep. That was about sinking a fleet. That would have been interesting, I'm sure, with the former inhabitant of this body. But ZM pamphlet. Hall of Champion is open every day from 2 to 8. Haven't seen the wondrous artifacts. Entry is free. Traveler's Guide to Bruma. Take that, it's stealing, apparently. Can we take this? No, that's stealing too. Okay, let's and we've technically probably got clothing we could sleep in, but we're safer, we feel, just staying in the rags for now. And we're gonna get about a 13-hour rest here. Just worried about being called a thief. Oh, I don't know if you noticed how much money we had. I'll point that out when we get up here. Apparently, we're already able to level up. We're gonna start with some health. And goodness gracious, I'm not really sure. Let's yeah, let's do some illusion. I'm not really sure where we're going with this right now. I was thinking illusion conjuration for magic. We'll see though. We'll see. Careful, be careful, girl. She's just got rags on. She needs to be careful. I don't want to be showing things we shouldn't show. So tall she barely fits out the door. What the noise is? Lots of books. Have to break into that one. It's not going to happen. That's empty. Guide to Bruma again. Okay. Interesting. Something have poison here. Well. Okay.
Ah, another patron of this fine bathhouse.
Oh my.
Please come in, come in. The water's fine. Excellent, even.
Yeah, oh, he's gonna come over. Oh, man. No, 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 no.
This water is delightful. Truly delightful, yes?
Go away. Go away. Go away! Why is he not going away? Why is he getting closer?
Ah, someone else who desires a relaxing bath, yes? Welcome to the bathhouse, fair patron. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
Who are you?
Never answer a question with a question, friend. Bad form, or so the Imperials say. I call myself Bathes in Murky Waters. Though
You?
friends call me Bathes, for I enjoy bathing in baths very much. These are dark times for the Empire, wouldn't you say?
That's why all the scales
It
are floating in the
still has
water?
not recovered from the Great War. And now, once again, it appears it will descend into turmoil. The Dominion are increasing their presence. And I hear rumors, whispers on the wind, of insurrectionist groups agitating against the current government. Some of the political families of Cyrodiil are even vying to place themselves upon the Ruby Throne. What say you to that, friend?
Why are we discussing politics in a public bath?
Baths are relaxing, yes? Unwind the muscles, release tension. Surely the best place to have rational discussion about
I need to be very careful what I say to this guy. I don't know. Does he know me? Does he know my former body? Or this body? Or I don't know how to I don't even know what's going on anymore. You know what? It's useless to speculate. You just gotta survive.
Yes, friend, we must. But if the Dominion decided to decimate the Empire, we would struggle to survive, would we not? Now, friend, tell me honestly, and remember we are friends here, in this most innocuous of public places. What do you truly think of the Median Empire?
I'm not telling you what I think of it.
I will tell you what I think of it in that case. This empire has been an utter failure. It has failed to protect us from the Dominion. It is reeling, and it will soon die. But the empire is greater than its current Median rule, and it cannot be allowed to collapse, no? There must be change, yes? There must be revolution. Do you not agree?
I'm not going to tell you my political allegiance while we're bathing.
This
okay?
greatly saddens me. But time may change your political allegiances, no? You may yet stumble upon me bathing elsewhere, when your thoughts are different, yes? And now, my friend, I must depart. I am sure we will see each
thank
other
the gods.
again.
Let's hope not. Okay, so we found that very, very awkward. Also having trouble with camera angles here, so let's get up. That might help. And apparently we decided we're not putting on all of our clothing. I don't know why that is. Probably a really bad idea. All right. Something I didn't need, that would be that. Okay. So yeah. It's early in the morning. And not that early anymore. You spent some time
Excuse
bathing.
me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help,
You're
I'll
standing
never get
so
it
close,
back.
I can't even friggin' see
I
you.
normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but, well, I'm at the end of my tether. I could really use some help.
Hey, you're too close to me. I can't
Could
even
I
see
hire
you.
I could pay you handsomely.
Is there pay involved?
Of course. I'll pay you a handsome sum for returning my heirloom to me.
Need more info first.
Okay. Give me a moment to compose myself. There is a priceless heirloom in my family that has been passed down throughout nearly my entire ancestry. As you may know, we Dunmer revere our ancestors greatly. Ancestry is incredibly important to our people.
Didn't actually know you're Dunbar. You're too
Therefore,
close to me. I
you
can't see
understand how
you.
important it is to me that my heirloom is returned. I am... my apologies, friend. This theft has left me quite flustered.
I'll try to help you.
Excellent, thank you. The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
Hey, can you, where the hell did you even go? What the hell even was that? Never got to see them. Oh, it's you. But you're sitting here now. You were talking down there.
Can I help you?
Strange. Welcome to the Gerald View, the finest eatery in Bruma and all Tamriel. Need a room? Speak to the owner. Stantis Valeria. Food and drink served by Stantis and his co-proprietor, Rotra Valeria. All right. Their museum thing. That strange lady doing? No, she's making some food. Very windy in here, apparently. Oh,
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu. Printed on only the
The
finest
Gerald
parchment.
View is quite an agreeable venue.
And
So,
your
what can I play for you?
oh,
Goodbye.
thanks. Look down there again. What about upstairs? What's upstairs? I suppose the fact they look at me like I'm about to steal something when I'm dressed in rags and have been begging in town is not really a surprise. Oh, shrieking cheese and their merits, eh? Can't say that I ever tried shrieking cheese. Don't intend to. All right.
What can I get you?
Hello?
Can I help you?
Tough day? Early.
I just wish my Heron was here. He would always make these long days seem much shorter. I'm sorry, don't mind me. Just a soldier's wife missing her husband.
What happened to him?
He was stationed at Fort Pale Pass, but we haven't heard anything for months. None of the soldiers passing through here on leave have seen him either.
Must be coming down.
I've
with
sent
hell
letter
zone.
after letter, but they still haven't told me anything. I have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or if he's even still alive.
What's Fort Pale Pass?
The Imperial Fort placed right on the border to Skyrim.
Oh,
Mostly wanted for illegal border crossing.
you've tried to contact him directly?
Yes, many times. I've sent letter after letter, but heard nothing. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron isn't even at the fort, then he's hardly going to see them, is he?
I mean, might be going that way at some point. I could take a look for Heron, is it?
You would? I'd be indebted to you if you did, stranger.
I got no promises.
Like I
but-
said, was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass. It's right on the border to Skyrim. Good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
Yeah, sure. I'm just a beggar who's had a week you would not believe, but yeah, sure. Should probably put my hood back on. Just in case someone in this area knows me or knows the body I'm in. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna say none of them. No survival mode, no thank you. Oh, hello.
The name's Edvia. I work at Northern Arms, the blacksmith. But it's closed right now.
Well, why is that? And what do you do there?
About me? Not really much to tell.
Surely there's something interesting about you.
No, there really isn't. Not that I want to talk about anyway.
All right.
See you.
Suckered by the synod, weary of the whispers, why not go somewhere more agreeable? Reside at the Resplendence Boutique of Magical Wonders.
Why? Yeah, we have this. Put that over there on 1. Here are our spells. Healing on 8. Flames on 2. Yep, there.
Who in Oblivion told that guy he's a good singer? I've heard Daedroths do better.
Hello?
Spare a coin for an old veteran.
You're a veteran?
Aye, that I am. Fought in the Great War against the Dominion. I lost my weapon, lost my sight, and lost my freedom. Can't do much now on account of my eye. If only I had an extra septum to help me buy a loaf of bread. Goodbye.
A septum from me. I've got all of 128 of them. A little bit more than I thought I had. But
Bullheadedness get the better of you. If only you'd see him again.
See him again? You have to be kidding me. I've seen him already. He's an arrogant, cocky bastard that I want nothing to do with. You understand? Nothing. I'd rather kiss Hermaeus more than that scamp Callius. Then again, that's what he is, isn't he? A writhing mass of tentacles and slime.
Such vitriol, Edvia! To think I raised you to be such a nice, sweet...
Edvia, dear, please understand. Your father has the right of it. I agree with him. Callius is perfect for you.
Perfect? And who are you to tell me that? Surely that's my decision. It is for everyone else, but somehow not for me. Admit it. You just want me to marry him so you'll be able to share in his family's wealth and influence.
Edvia, I...
Go on. Say it.
Enough of this, and enough causing a scene, too. We'll talk about it some more later, and in private.
I'm Albekius, of the Ducani family.
I'll leave them alone. Cathedral of St. Martin. All right, why not? Shrine of Julianos. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. My character supposedly knows some magic. That might be helpful. We're going to do a lot of breaking laws, I would think. Backatosh. Okay. Ella. I like that one. Move faster in combat. Explore. Raise stamina, which we're going to have to do. I don't know what Voice of the Sky is. Pray only outdoors. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Sure, sure.
Hello.
Hello. Tut-tut and all that.
Hmm?
What's down here? Temple Undercroft. Why are we exploring this? I have no idea. Likely hoping there's some stealable things. Oh, this is like coffins and stuff. Here we go. Robbing the dead. Oh boy. Take that skull. Very strange. get out of here. But maybe we're not supposed to be here. I also picked up some other ragged robes, which will probably just drop off here. Yep. Can we get out of here, guy? Way to make any money.
I'm Galarin, Synod Hopeful. If you have any cuts or bruises, I'd be happy to practice my restoration on you.
You got a little bit of problem with your body there, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Okay, just taking a look here.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000
Oh,
times.
oh, look.
The Chapel of St. Margaret
Oh,
does
just
not
gonna go
provide
over here and pray to
There
Kenrith.
is no Talos worship going on here.
Yeah.
It violates the spirit of the White Gold Concordat. I must urge you to cease and desist at once.
Oh? What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordat?
Yes, dearie.
The
Hi.
spirit of the White Gold Concordat is that men are not and can never be gods. Just as Tiber Septim is not a god, nor is Martin Septim.
But what does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
Haven't done too much wandering in town yet. Just a lot of sitting down and begging. For the most part, I need to find
No.
maybe a place I can buy a backpack from behind you.
Consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within
The things we might need before we set out.
We will keep our eyes on your little cult. Since it's mourned us, it's time for another warning to all the wonderful citizens of Bruma.
So Keone was only about 20 years old when she got taken by the cult, and she was with them for a little over a year before she got free. So she'd be about 21 right now. Probably spent 4 or 5 years on her own during that time, without her parents around, just working and renting a little place.
Let none say you were not warned. Obey the White Gold Concordat and the Thalmodisticiers, and you will be spared.
But it was a little bit of a tough life. I mean, I teased a lot because she wasn't very beautiful. This place, a cut above. And
fresh meat in Bruma.
did make a lot of money. Okay. Where are you? Where are you going?
Fine. That's for a fair price, and
Nope.
cuts for a bargain price.
Well, you just let me sleep here? Well, I'm not tired. Otherwise, I would take advantage of that. Although you probably take
What can I
advantage
get
of me.
for you? Mm-hmm.
She'd ask that. She's half Redguard. How's business?
So. I mean, it's good, and I'm earning a decent living, but I guess I expected more. Here in Bruma, the most Nordic place in all Cyrodiil, I expected my meat to be selling by the bucket load. Nords and their appetite for meat and all. Seems what I didn't consider is that the Nords love meat just as much as they love fighting. They'll go out and strangle a deer to death, which you can probably guess undermines my business somewhat. Still, I'm doing all right. For a butcher.
And what do you have for sale?
Anything and everything.
Well, let's see about that. Yeah, you don't really have a lot, actually. But, okay. Turkey breast. Pelts. What can we sell you? We have pelts we can sell you. You give me a good price for this one, but not for those. So I'm just gonna sell you the brown bear pelt. Keep the other two for now. And I'm gonna take 2 of these from you. All right. Thank you.
See you around.
Mm-hmm. Restful Watchman. That's interesting.
What is it?
Oh, it's like an inn?
The prey approaches.
Look at the shadows from that. Whew.
Oh, look, a tourist. What
Up
do
here.
you want?
No, thank you.
That's not yours. Guards! Guards!
What? What? Crap. That's not fair. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. We're screwed. We's gonna get arrested now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You're not getting arrested now? Man, there's a lot of weeds in this town.
Hmm?
Oh, who are you?
I take pride in my potions.
What do you have for sale?
Potions, elixirs.
Yeah, nothing you can really help me with there. But okay, thank you.
See you around.
Really hard to see here. What is the Skyrim courier doing here? Strange.
Oh, did you meet them?
What's this place? Room of Fighters Guild? Interesting. From a magic guild, I guess, or Synod Conclave. Okay, what do we need to do this? Oh, 12 leather and 8 leather strips. I would need 11 more leather. By the way, drop that. Hello.
Looks like that was the last of them.
So, looks like
Welcome. The name's Edvia.
the
I'm
rules that
Bulgar's
apply in Skyrim with mods don't apply in Bruma, so they can tell when you're stealing. That sucks. What? We have a very nice place here. Oh, I can make something like this and sell it. Getting rid of my leather to do it, though. Oh, let's do something that's very valuable. How about that? See if we can sell that to this lady here.
Welcome. Fine goods for sale under one roof.
Oh, it's not bad. Okay, what do you got for leather and leather strips? Can't remember how many I needed. See, that's enough.
Bye.
Yep, bye. Ah. Excellent. Oh, there'd be the kind of thing we can actually sleep in. There you go. Now show us something to sleep in. Perfect. Yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of stuff here. Sure do. Okay, you've still got some gold here. Let's see if we can get a weapon or something here. Make a weapon here?
I've honed my craft for years. I may not be Orlan Greymane, but then again, this ain't Skyrim.
What do you have for sale?
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
Well, he knows that her body automatically has an affinity for like a saber or a cutlass, because although she was a Thalmor, or her body was a Thalmor, still was a pirate, basically. But none of these weapons are there, so she's probably just going to pick up this steel sword because it's better than the dagger she's got. That's probably what we're going to go with.
Goodbye.
Thank you. So, the sword better than the dagger. Yep. And if I could find those things that and that there, we'll just make sure they're starred so we don't get rid of them by accident. Okay. Nothing we can do there. Okay. Poor barrel. I would love to, but I'm probably going to get caught. It's very hard to see. Fire to keep warm. Okay. Traders. We can find something in here. Icewind Traders usually open from 8 to 8 every day. On Sundays at 5, the store will be closed early. I go to say prayers at the cathedral.
Greetings, greetings. Welcome to Icewind Traders. If we don't have it, you don't. From bread to battle axes, spoons...
What do you sell?
Why, my friend, surely the better question is, what don't I sell? I sell anything and everything, or thereabouts.
So what's your most popular items?
Most things are very popular. The only thing that isn't popular is cutlery.
I'm not even going to ask.
Yes, indeed. So, want to buy anything?
What do you have for sale?
Anything and everything.
Cooking pot, would you? No, you wouldn't. Pot. Take those. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they have dice or calipers. That. Okay. Got stuck in the menu there for a minute.
You don't need it.
Word. Yeah, it keeps changing how many it has. That's weird. We definitely want one of these. Just in case. And anything, yeah, well, no, yeah, no. Let's grab one of these. Two of those, two of those. I think we're going to afford anything here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. You're not going to buy much from me, are you? Well, maybe you will. Let's see. A lot of things that are stolen. All right, let's go through our ingredients again.
Next time.
Got a book back here? Can I see it? Don't happen to have an apothecary's table anywhere, do you? Really cool stores. Can I go down here? What's down here? Flickering lights, that's what's down here. Cookie pot we can use. Can we cook anything? I don't think so. Oh, I was wrong. Cooked leeks. Excellent. Oh, just leaving. Not just leaving. Can you get out of the way? I would really like to go by. God damn it. Get the fuck out of the way. No, really, get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Hello.
Yeesh. That took a little bit. I would say the room was a little bit buggy. Table's over that way somewhere. We need to get all the way up to here. So I think we need to go maybe up this way and around. It's kind of a guesswork at that one. I don't know.
Potions, elixirs, poultices, alchemical wonders, all here.
Aha!
Who said that? Of?
Always good to see another customer here at the butcher's.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to avail myself of your bed here. Good night. Hey, the game lets me. I'm doing it.
Meat.
I'm going to grab some stamina right now. I know. We're kind of a magic build, but kind of not at the same time, so we'll worry about magicka later. I feel like speech is going to be important. Let's grab some.
Above the rest. Get it? Sorry, old joke.
Sorry, but you need to go. Now.
Thank you for letting me sleep
It's
at
time
least.
for you to go. Hello.
Yes, hi. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to head down this way, and then, like I say, we're going to try to get up through here. It looks like it may be a road going up. Doesn't show you the roads real well, so that's my hope.
Come to turn yourself in, eh?
What? Well, that's where the stables are. Okay. Okay. Good place to stop and consider what we're going to wear. Now that we're out of there, because I'm not really sure yet. All right, so it gives us 70 armor class. It's not the cleanest look, I would say, but yeah. This is what we're going with for now. Hey. Where's the part where the road turns the other way? Oh, we gotta go way down here. Okay. I'm guessing this being a road, we're going to encounter some bad stuff here. Oh, I gotta fix this up still. Oh, yeah, that's gotta get. Where, oh where, oh where. Still up there. It's okay. Healing. Our spells are... Let's keep flames at the ready. That makes most sense. What's the scoop here? You're not there yet. We cut through somewhere. Which we might be able to do. I bet there's water down there. All on this road, I guess. Hanging down on the side of the road down there. That might have been a... What are you waiting to waylay us? One never knows. Some of these animals in Brim are not going to trigger Hunterborn. Going the right kind of way? I think so. You're headed for the border. Don't know what else to do. Try not to think about things too much. Little area?
Time to die.
Hope there was only 2 of them. Woo. That was a bit iffy. Iffy that was. Hey, what do we got here? Just camping here and waylaying people, I guess, on the road. Nice. Nice gig if you can get it. Looks like I snuffed them out. I really had no idea they were here, so hey. Treasure bound. Hoping maybe one of them would have a backpack. I still don't have one of those. Dang it. Somewhere near the big statue. Back to the road, and we'll keep going. What the hell is that thing? What the? That's funky looking, man. Oh. I swear it's a giant radio tower, but that doesn't make any sense. Mountain Watch and Dragon Claw Rock. Interesting. We'll just keep moving. Actually, you know what? Good as time as any to say, you know what? We are calling it an episode. I don't know how long it's been, but I think it's been long enough. Thank you all for joining me here on the Buccaneer. This is our girl, Kiani, who is a half Red Guard, half Imperial, now stuck in the body of what used to be a Thalmor agent. Thalmor agent pirate at that. So we will see you again next time. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thank you all for tuning in. If you liked it, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, please leave a like down below. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. How you think things are going to go. Where you think this might be headed. And any suggestions, comments, or otherwise are welcome. My name is Dread. I am your Mist Lord. This is Mist-Valley Skyrim. Catch y'all later. Ciao.